Attention. 3, 2.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We're reaching for the top, and we'll never fall below.
I do my hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? My hair talk, check my nails.
Productions.
Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair talk, hair.
You're muted.
You're muted.
So I'm looking at two different screens right now, and I'm looking at the laptop screen thinking I had unmuted the laptop screen. So I'm sorry, y'all.
We have a second bloopers moment.
That part.
I'm sorry. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cheer Chatter Podcast. I am Q.
Okay.
I'm Sarah.
We finally got Sarah.
Wait, this way.
That way.
We finally got Shara to get on camera on
That
time.
part. Hallelujah.
Yeah, we gonna
There
put
is
you
a
out
bar.
there.
Like you got something in the screen though.
It's a reflection.
Yeah, something like a you
On that
Which
side.
way? This way?
Oh yeah.
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 But it's right in front of the camera, like
Whatever. It's something blocking your camera.
Wait, I gotta move it over.
It's something on your camera.
it's
Or
something
near
literally
your
like
camera.
on
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh Lord, I should have left it alone. Now we lost her. She gone.
I'm back.
There she go.
yes, and it's
But,
gone.
It's
Move
gone.
that light out the way. Okay.
Well, so today we have a great surprise. We have some surprise guests that we are going to invite on the show. But before we introduce our special guest, I wanted to kind of share really quick about my experience this weekend. So I went to Chase the State, the competition that's in Bartow, Florida. So I want to give a shout out to Bartow High School for putting on a it was an amazing experience, amazing competition. Definitely was able to see some of our fan favorites as well as some of our favorite teams compete. It was like a well-oiled. Listen, when I say the competition was on time. So if a team was supposed to be on the mat at 3:24, guess what time they was running on the mat? At 3:22. No, 3:24 on the dot.
Oh.
Literally. It was.
I thought if you was on time, you was late.
No. So on the schedule, if the team's supposed to hit the mat at 3:24, at 3:24, they were on the mat. So it was well organized. They had food trucks. They had a booth for them to take pictures, as far as to be able to purchase pictures. And
See, I thought it was just me.
It's always my people.
It is.
Always.
It really is. That's
So if y'all don't know my household, my background tells what my household is like. Okay.
Oh Lord.
But so they had, like I said, they had food trucks. They had a booth for you to be able to purchase different things. I think the company name is Infinity. They were present. They were super friendly. You had to be able to purchase action shots. Everyone was extremely professional, friendly, cordial, like just welcoming. Extremely.
I do want to give a shout out to Bartow for the shirt exchange. I thought that was a really cute.
Oh, I love that.
That was
I love that.
I wonder if they actually got people to do it.
Yeah, they
Black
did.
Fan Dilla
They
did.
sure did.
I would
They
like
sure
to see
did.
it.
They sure did. So, like I said, this was my first time attending Chase the State, and I definitely would love to be able to attend it next year. Hopefully, with my crew here. I think that us being in the building would be instrumental in our push for putting Cheer Chatter out there. And
it was great that we were noticed, though.
I was fangirled. Shout out to Lake Brantley. They saw my face and it was exciting. They asked for our Cheer Chatter sign so they could do a boomerang. I I didn't bring the signs, my bad. But it was a pleasure speaking with them. I was able to do a boomerang on them, and I did post it and everything, but I didn't get a chance to not record, but to be able to shout out as many teams that performed. It was a lot going on on my end, because I didn't go as cheer chatter. I went as a parent. So, as you all know, my daughter is on the competitive team at Dillard High School. So I went up there to support my daughter and her team. But of course, while I'm there, why not do a little cheer chatter business while I'm there? So that was it. Yeah, 2 for 1. So
I would have wanted to do a whole lot of cheer chatter business outside of that, but
yeah,
I get rich next year, so I could come to all the competitions.
Who you telling?
So if anybody know the lottery numbers, shoot them my way. Thank you.
yes.
Oh, give me a good scratch off. I'll be just as fine.
So, but yeah,
I
I just wanted to shout out Bartow High School for putting on an amazing competition. Definitely shout out and congratulations to all the teams that placed. It definitely was it really amped me up for state. Like, I am super excited about seeing how these teams performed on state, because a lot of the teams, this was their first time performing or competing this season. So I hope that you all were able to get some great notes and some great feedback from the judges, so that way you can improve and get better. So I'm just ready. So definitely shout out again to Bartow High School for putting on an amazing competition.
Shaquesta's the only person that saw it. So if anybody wants to share their videos with us, if you don't want it to be out, let us know. We definitely won't share it with anybody else, but I would like to see everybody. I saw a couple teams, and all I gotta say is this state gonna be lit, okay? This state gonna be lit, okay? It's gonna be lit in the pit.
Not lit in the pit.
Lit in the pit.
Okay.
Lately, it's
So
gonna be
if
on.
y'all have videos and y'all went to Chase the State, and outside of judging critiques, and you guys, a lot of you kind of trust us with our opinions, we would like to see them, and we don't mind critiquing them and tell you what you could have improved on outside of what the judges already said.
Did they have UCA judges? I'm just asking.
Yeah, they were UCA judges or state certified judges. And I think the cool thing about it is when they gave each team, no matter whatever place that you got a banner. Each team got a banner.
Nice.
So if you place 13th, you got a banner.
You got a 13th place banner. Good job.
I think that definitely is motivation for teams. They can physically see, okay, I was 13th here, but moving forward, this is what I need to do to be able to, get up there. So I
would hang that in practice every day.
Yeah.
They like to see it.
Practice, it's up there. Y'all see what we was at Chase the State? It's gonna be more teams than that, and we don't want to be in that place. We want to be above that. So every time I yell, fix it, because you don't want this again, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. That would be my motivation.
Yeah. So let's get to today's episode. Because I'm assuming our guests are getting a little fancy. So we were having a conversation last week, and it's something that we haven't really talked about, but cheerleading as a sport. So there's a huge debate about this. So a lot of people and a lot of men do not believe or think that cheerleading should be classified or even seen as a sport. Of course, all 4 of us would definitely adamantly disagree with that stance, because not only are we former cheerleaders, but we know the grinds and the ins and outs of cheerleading. So we can sit here and we, if not all, but majority of us have played other sports as well. So we can definitely say, no, it's the same. As a matter of fact, it may be a little harder.
Maybe a little bit more.
There's a little bit more harder. But so before we move forward, we want to go ahead and introduce our guests. So the first one, we got Uncle Mike in the building.
Uncle Mike in the building.
Hey, Uncle Mike.
So before we move forward, Uncle Mike is like one of our diehard supporters. Uncle Mike gonna like everything, even if it happened like 2 years ago. We wouldn't even chit chatting 2 years ago, but Uncle Mike gonna support it, and we appreciate that, Uncle Mike.
Always.
And our next one is Mr. Harold. Come on, Mr. Harold
Oh,
Brown.
Jesus.
Yes.
Y'all
It's a-
whoever watching and tune in, please start praying right now as we speak.
Please.
So
Right.
I want to say this. My mother always told
Here we
me
go.
to give my representative first. So I would like to
Did you
say,
just call her representative?
yes. So I would like to say I really am. No, seriously, I am proud of y'all. I'm really proud of y'all. Just coming from a historically Black high school, you guys are doing something that you have found a niche in. I am very, very proud of y'all. And it's always the people that's closest to you trying to throw you on the bus. That you are now a sport. Yeah.
So he just told on himself.
So hold on. Can
We heard it. We heard the shade when he said
it is hard. So I just want to tell y'all, I am very
Well,
proud
is
of
he
y'all.
trying to come on here and take over our stuff?
No, I just want to say I'm very proud of
Big
y'all
time.
and everything. Now back to the register schedule program.
That's his
Spirit-
that's his spirit.
Spirit
He's
fingers.
thinking sideways.
Spirit fingers.
That's his spirit.
Look, now you see what I did to him, Isha.
Over it.
Over it. So
See, that's why we can't be together as a community.
See?
Even though I have on my FAMU shirt is an F, and you told me last week that I had to start with the F bomb. So if I do like this, y'all know what that means.
God.
We're not doing this on this episode, okay, sir?
no, we're not.
Okay. So come on, let's talk about it. Let's get some cheer chatter going on.
Let's get to
So
it.
we are going to kind of ask y'all some questions when it comes about cheerleading. So we're gonna. You trying to cheat?
I'm not trying to cheat. So hold on. I want to preface my statement by saying this first of all. I was young and ignorant when I was coming up. No, seriously. So listen. I played basketball, and so now that I have a daughter that's cheering, I only looked at it from a certain lens when I looked at cheerleaders. If you know what I'm saying.
Before we do trivia, we should get. I think we
I was
should
about
get
to
their
say, I
background.
wanted to ask
Let's
that
get their
question.
background.
What have you noticed about cheerleading from the time you first discovered it versus what you see now?
Okay,
Like,
so
before we do that, let's get their background. Period.
Okay.
That way, when we talk to, when not the fans, but the watchers are listening, they're listening from, okay, this is what they experience growing up. And then we'll get to the verses and comparative stuff later.
Okay, Uncle Mike. Where you come from, Uncle Mike?
Everywhere.
Military, but I'm from Mississippi, the Gulf Coast, Gulfport, Mississippi.
M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I. Hump that, I.
them girls really be looking like that for real, dog. Them girls be looking like that. Them girls be looking like that for real. We ain't clip right now. We'll talk later.
Hey, off camera. My guy. But I played multiple sports growing up, from football to basketball, a little bit of baseball, a little bit of track. You know, I did a little bit of everything. Ended up going to college playing football. Worked out with the track team, but was a little troubled young man, and so and then I played football professionally a little bit, and then now I coach football, basketball, golf, and track.
Bro, you a little seasoned.
Golf. Yeah, I was yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
It kind of caught me with the golf, but continue.
Y'all ain't never seen him at the house, like just randomly swinging the golf club.
No, that's why I just said swing.
Yes, he randomly be just swinging.
Listen, we're gonna leave Sister Soldier out of this because she.
You know what?
I'm gonna crack on my friend on live camera.
You
Okay.
lucky be on
So,
live right now because I
like,
tell you,
look,
I
listen, your
can't
brand,
say
your
what
brand,
I want to say.
your brand, Judy, your brand.
I can't
I
stand
told y'all it was gonna be a fun one. Those of y'all that I watched,
Okay.
I told y'all it was gonna be fun.
terrible.
So-
anyway.
All having fun.
Okay, so Harold, what's your bag? Where you come from?
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
I played. Growing up, I played football and basketball, but preferably I excelled in basketball. Went to Dillon High School. That's why I was my goggles was like a little different from there. I had a scholarship to attend Tennessee State University. Messing around, chasing women. Lost my scholarship, but ended up going to Bethune-Cookman University. Love it. Very great experience.
Are you a wildcat? I say you're a wildcat too. Okay.
So what you trying to say, sister?
I just said you're a wild. I did not know that, sir.
You ain't know that.
Okay, but what you doing? What you doing like this for?
I just think you got beef.
I'm out.
A lot of bad schools.
I'm saying. Hey, I'm
I
sorry.
didn't say
Daddy,
it
how
was.
you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
So he went to
I wanna
A&T, so he talked about it's a lot of bad school choices.
Listen, dog, don't do that. Don't do that.
I
with the white.
did. I honestly
Not
did
with the colonizer school, because I just listened to Charleston White. Yeah. He was just talking. He was just going off on Dion about this. No, it's a black school. My bad. I thought he was talking about Texas A&M. My bad.
I said A&T.
Listen, I got ADHD, so y'all.
We see.
I can't. Let us pray.
You're not gonna talk bad
Oh,
about the
dear
game.
Lord.
I do. I might be able to help somebody. Y'all laughing?
No, I'm not laughing.
I'm a dog advocate.
I'm an ESC advocate. So.
I'm saying.
I am too, Naisha. That's why I'm laughing. I promise.
Okay.
Hey, real quick.
Lord,
A stupid
they
question.
laughing.
Hey, how your eyelashes? How you like them little girls like that? Like I be seeing my girls. Like I coach too. I'm sorry, but I be seeing like if you take off your eyelashes, you're gonna be bald headed eyes.
They is. That's why I wear them.
Okay, I got you. Okay, back to
This is horrible.
I love it.
Oh, Jesus, fix it.
y'all gotta bring me in. I tell you, I got ADHD.
Please.
All right.
No story, sir.
Yeah, you went to Cookman.
I just told you I go off topic real quick.
Okay, so you went to Cookman. That's the last place you was at. I'm gonna help you.
That's it. And the coaching, my boy Anderson with them bad keys. But listen, shout out to my little boy Anderson cheerleaders. Cheer chatter, yay. But again, I'm home for my daughter, Dillon High School. That's my thing. But I do have an affinity for Boyd Anderson cheerleaders. They're coming up too. Cheer fingers. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I support.
God, I just.
All right, you sleep?
No.
Okay.
This is horrible.
You can catch me off guard.
Oh my God.
Well, do me a favor. Don't do that. You confuse me.
Oh my Jesus. What is wrong with you? Oh my God. Are we going to be able to get
So, to bring it back,
Oh Jesus.
we basically have a background of two guys who have at least participated in two sports that had cheerleaders, which is basketball and football. They both played basketball and football. And for the most part, cheer is for basketball and football. I've seen in some instances where there's been cheerleaders for volleyball, but
Who do that?
And wrestling.
Cheerleading for volleyball.
yeah, wrestling. You had wrestlerettes.
Them big girls.
I remember that
We
wrestler.
had them big girls. That's them girls that couldn't make the cheerleading team.
Oh my God.
That's the truth. Am I lying?
You're you know what? I'm usually the bad person, but you're absolutely right. It's usually the ones that don't make the cheerleaders.
It's okay.
Cheer.
Somebody got they find another.
Come back and
Yeah,
they try out for.
they split. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they did C, D, E, F.
Yeah. Now I don't know what kind of cheering they be doing, but these big girls.
Pin them down. Boy, pin them hard.
They'll be moving. They'll be doing no jumps or nothing. They be like,
No, ma'am. Throw that chair away.
What was that?
I've never been a wrestler, so I don't know what their cheers would say.
Don't even try to guess at this point.
I know they used to do D, H, S, A, hey. They used to do all the spirit chants.
Well,
they cheering for, right now they cheering for the Lord. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Sade. That's what I'm talking about.
She already got her 3D shade.
Oh, we Michael Jackson with it? Okay.
You know when you go to the doctor's office, the eye doctor, and they put they down in your eyes.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that because that was very distracting. I didn't know if you were asleep or nothing. I'm sorry.
You still ain't gonna know.
Okay. Let's get back on topic.
Don't make yourself a target.
So, like Isha said, we just met or we introduced two guys.
Jesus fix it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I can't.
Oh my God.
This might have not been a good idea.
Come on, man. Let's listen. I'm gonna help you out.
Okay.
Come on, let's go with the question and answer.
Okay, so you just met the two guys and you've heard their backgrounds as far as coaching and being athletes. So now we want to know, what have you noticed the difference when it comes to cheerleading from the time you played sports versus what you see now?
You want to go there, Uncle Mike? You want to go first?
Why y'all keep calling him Uncle Mike and he younger than all y'all?
Because I like that because I'm always the old the old brother.
So back in the day, and like it was just a bunch of screaming. And, I ain't understand. I grew up in Mississippi, so playing ball and stuff like that. Like we had the little mixed cheer squad, so it wasn't as much soul and as much into it. Like they were good at tumbling and stunts and stuff like that, but I didn't know that until after they tried to get a bunch of us to go cheer. And then
wait a minute, cheer? Who was y'all?
Oh God, here we go.
They wanted y'all to chill.
Hold that thought. We're gonna get to that topic. So continue. Hold that thought.
And then when I got to college, at A&T, shoot, it changed my life about whole chill. I just started seeing all the little shakes and
the stumping shakes.
That's what I was doing on the sideline. Them go Aggie cheers with the stump shakes. Yeah.
High win.
Oh Jesus.
Yo, go Aggies.
You gotta do it in that voice. You gotta say, go Aggies.
Okay.
Go Aggies.
Stump shake, they do not have a regular voice. They do voice.
Absolutely not.
I used to be watching ass and skirts.
That's what I remember.
I can't.
Now I'm gonna say this on my part. Cheerleaders, they have always had a certain speak about them. A lot of them a lot of them were my friends. And they did, and I mean I didn't know nothing about the stunts and all that though, but I did know they were very uniform and what they were doing. I know their coach ain't play. Their Singletary, like she ain't play. You know what I mean? And it like I said, it was different because I used to date a lot of cheerleaders from the other schools. They was like different. They used to be like real different.
Help us.
I'm just saying, Michael Jackson don't do that. Don't do that. I feel like.
How were they different? What do you mean they were different?
Okay, so when we say, because I had a girlfriend from cheerleader mostly every school. So Hollandale, right? Let me tell you about Hollandale. Like,
What is going on here? Go ahead.
no. Listen.
How they were different. I honestly want to know how they were different. I do.
Okay. So
So
Hollandale, they cheer like they little league cheers in their little neighborhood. Well, what is that? It's not Carver What it is in
Hollandale,
yeah,
Liberia.
They over there they cheer like that, right? And then like, okay, so Ely, they might rival y'all a little bit, but that was a little ghetto. You can't do nothing. No, you know who was more uniform as much as y'all? Deerfield. Deerfield is very fundamental. Yes. When I was there, seriously, Deerfield.
Sorry.
Well, at that time, okay.
At that time. Hold on, what you trying to say, sister? What you mean that time?
I'm saying at that time because.
What is that time?
The 1900s.
Well, you were in high school. What do you mean?
But you saying at that time, like y'all wait.
They went to high school in the 2000s. We were in the 1900s.
You were in high school with my sister.
I sure did.
So
okay, my
when
bad.
you guys were in high school, I was in elementary school.
I knew. Wait.
That part.
No, I'm serious.
No,
I'm
for real.
saying that, like, trying to be funny.
I didn't leave elementary school till 96.
I didn't watch other high school teams during that time. I only watched Dillard cheerleaders.
Okay, that's what I'm
Like
talking
I said
about.
on the last
And what you
episode,
did,
I
Michael Jackson? What you
literally
did?
grew up.
What you did? How you was?
They the same age.
Y'all the same age?
Yeah,
We went to the
they're
same
younger than
elementary
me.
school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she was sticks when I used to watch her, but I like them legs though. But anyway,
Jesus. Here he go.
Embarrassing.
Anyway, but no, each school, Nova, that wasn't good at all. I don't even know what that was. Like, good Lord.
Oh, but no, pause. Hold on. I think at that time when y'all were in high school, I think Mr. Sadier was the cheerleading coach.
At where?
Or
Deerfield.
No, unless she was. No, she wasn't.
No, she was.
She was working with the basketball team and the
because she was
volleyball
at
team
Dillard.
at
She was
Dillard.
at Dillard.
Oh, she was there because I know
she
she
was at
was the
Dillard.
cheerleading coach at Deerfield.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, when we were at Dillard, she was involved with the basketball team and the volleyball team.
Gotcha.
And she was my aerobics teacher my sophomore year.
Boy, Anderson.
Y'all had aerobics?
Boy, Anderson used to give us.
And she was big, but baby, let me tell you something. That lady used to have us laid the F out after class. We used to be laid out.
Y'all had aerobics?
Yes, we had aerobics. I got a B in there too.
A D as in dog?
A B as in boy.
Oh, I was gonna say how.
I don't know nothing about none of that.
No, I got a B in aerobics because baby.
I never heard of that.
But
Well, no, not about that either. Had that
Yeah.
when we was there.
yeah, she taught aerobics, and this is when she was bigger. So, and she used to stretch us out, honey. I know one thing: when I got cheerleading practice that afternoon, I didn't have to worry about stretching because she showed us stretched us out.
You better wake up and breathe.
Oh, that's the
They
thing.
froze.
That's what y'all used to do?
Wake
Yeah,
up and
it's okay.
breathe.
Wake up and breathe. So we got some background from the fellas. So y'all ready?
Oh, I used to remember y'all used to do y'all lemon squeeze. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You would remember the messy stuff.
Oh,
the problem
Lord.
about
I remember the messy stuff. So I'm sure everybody understands what a lemon squeeze is, but for those of you that don't know, when there is a problem on the team, you all get together and you're gonna basically
And
talk
they talk about them. They talk about it.
And it is a time
It's
for you to
bitter.
be very upfront and blunt about whatever the problem is. And
Yeah.
after the lemon squeeze is done, everything is done. It's over with.
Correct.
Yeah.
They-
And it was
Nothing brought up
with
again.
our coaches.
I ain't got no girlfriend no more, dog.
Yup, because that's when all the tea used to come out on all the boys. Yup.
Hello.
Girl, I mess with him too. Yeah.
Yeah.
All that sourness came out. Hence lemon.
So we got some background on the fellas. So y'all ready for this test? Y'all ready for this quiz?
Child,
What
I
we
can't wait.
what we get? Hey, do we get
You
a
get a
little
thank you.
horn
A horn?
or something?
No.
The megaphone, you mean?
Yeah, whatever.
I
that
get
is.
you a bell from 5 and below.
I mean, you can always use the bell when you go cheer on your stuff.
Yeah. It's a
It's a
cowbell.
bell.
Uh-huh.
Can I get a cheer dad shirt?
You want to cheer that?
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. And it'll say
We'll
cheer
get you a
chatter
cheer
on the
chatter cheer
back.
dad shirt. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Ziggy.
All right. So y'all ready?
He asked me could he curse. I say yes, but not extreme.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
You
No
see, she had to
F-bombs.
put on a shirt.
Want to keep our
She had to put
Facebook
on a
channel?
shirt.
I mean, our
Yeah, grab a shirt like
our
that. There you
YouTube
go.
shirt.
Grab a shirt.
All right. You ready, Mike?
Yes, indeed.
All right. So we're gonna put it up on the screen so that not only can you see, but also the our viewers can see it as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So first thing we want to do is wrong one. So this is the first jump.
In the chat.
She got some strong thighs.
She does.
Name this jump.
What is this jump?
What is this jump?
The stupidest jump in cheer history.
Mike talking about ready. Okay.
Yep, that's what it's called, right? That's all we know. What? That's a herky.
I was just gonna say herky or something.
That what that is?
No.
Oh, that,
So what is
No.
y'all? So
a
what is
split.
y'all? So I'm gonna put it up again.
Hey.
Y'all give me y'all first answer that come to mind. Okay.
Oh Jesus.
I think this one was kind of hard for them though.
Strong legs.
That's the name of the jump.
The jumping X.
Wait, Mike said jumping X.
That's what he said.
Okay. And you said the strong legs.
Strong legs.
Okay.
I don't
So
want
we
no
got
part.
the jumping X and the strong legs.
I don't want no part of them.
All right. So the name of the jump is gonna pop up in a little minute, a few seconds. Okay. This is the name of the jump. The spread eagle.
Oh, it makes sense.
it do.
Hey, Mike, don't that aggravate you? Like, damn, why I ain't think about that? It was like right there.
I wasn't nowhere in the park, but it make a lot of damn sense.
Hey, for real.
All right.
Hey, stop. Hey, I need to take them shades off, man. I be feeling like you judged us right now. It's distracting.
Stop.
He is terrible.
Are y'all ready for the second jump?
Oh Lord.
Yes.
For the second jump.
You ready for the second jump?
Go ahead.
All right. Here's the second jump.
Oh
I don't
Lord.
know what the hell that is. What's that, a turtle?
Diarrhea.
A turtle.
Did you hear Mike?
What he said?
You gotta speak up. They can't hear you.
Diarrhea. She holding the in the middle. Like,
And she,
Oh
but I don't know,
my
dog.
goodness.
She's smiling the whole time.
Oh my God.
All right.
You're
We'll put it up one more time,
terrible.
fellas. Y'all gotta give us the name of the jump. Okay.
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not trying to be biased, and excuse me for my ignorance. Cheer chatter people in the like. I need some black people because I can't relate to this like.
If they were black, they would still be doing the same thing.
Not looking like that.
Yeah.
It would look the
I'm with
exact same
you.
way. It is
No, it look different.
proper
I
jump.
don't care what you say, it look different.
This is terrible.
It
This
give
is
me more
absolutely
ideas.
terrible.
Yeah, it look different.
All right.
It looks the same.
Well, we have a very diverse audience, so
And I appreciate that, but I'm just saying for my eyes,
No.
from what I'm used to.
You
Looking
do
at-
know they use the same type of people.
No,
for
I
displays.
that's not what I'm saying. It just looks different.
well, in order to make sure that we had
If
it,
John Kerry
see
moonwalking and Michael
you can
Jackson
see
moonwalking, them two
these
different
people.
things.
these people were the ones that had the title,
The correct
and
technique.
Yes.
yeah.
Fundamentally.
Yes.
On the it was on the internet like this, so this is why we chose this. We
I'm gonna
apologize.
put it back on the screen, fellas, and y'all gonna give me
Mike,
the
you
name,
know what
okay?
I'm talking about. If Allen Iverson crossing over and T. Roy Stevie's crossing, it looks different.
What?
I don't care what you know. You understand what I'm saying. Go ahead, man. Y'all ain't finna make me feel crazy.
Well, the verdict is still out on that.
I'm gonna put this jump back on the screen, fellas. So give us your first option.
Oh,
Man,
Lord.
Daddy wanna jump.
A knee tuck.
The knee tuck. Okay, what you got?
Tuck.
I'm gonna go back to the herky. I'm gonna keep saying it to
That's the herky.
No,
I hope when the herky finally come up, you realize what the herky is.
you know it. Never mind. So that ain't it.
Oh my God.
That's the crouching tiger.
You got 5 more seconds.
Crouching.
And this jump is called the tuck.
Oh, okay.
See, again, it makes sense, Mike. They just
He
do
said a
it.
knee tuck, so he was
He
in
said a
the.
knee tuck. So
he was
Mike
in
got
the
1
area.
point. Mike got 1 point. That's called the tuck. So we're gonna
Lord.
get Mike that.
I gotta do this. You gotta do this quicker.
All
than
right,
this,
are
man.
you ready for the next
Yes,
jump?
my ADHD be kicking in. Come
All
on.
right, here it is.
I'm gonna
Turkey.
Same difference. The herky. I'm with him on that. 100. I know what that look like.
So this was y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, that.
Actually.
So what y'all gonna go with? Y'all,
Yes.
I'm gonna put it up one more time.
Go ahead, Maury.
Herky.
The herky. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay.
Actually, that is the hood terminology. In the cheer world, it is actually called.
Mm-mm.
Actually,
It is the herky.
when the name gonna come up?
It's gonna pop up in 1, 2 right now. This is the herky.
That's what I'm
And y'all
talking
know
about.
that's actually named after somebody.
Who?
President Herky.
It's a guy who actually did the jump. His last name was Herky.
President.
So I got questions that I'm on this.
Herky
But go
Moore
ahead, man.
wasn't no president.
Okay.
So what's
I'm
your
about to say because some people call it a side hurdler.
Well, no, because we have that jump coming up. And there's a big difference between the herky and the side hurdle, and I want to see if they know the difference.
Okay, so question.
Mm-hmm.
Again, named after a guy, right? So is it, in y'all opinion, is it better? Do y'all find it that it's more advantageous that y'all have guys on y'all team?
Yes.
Or just all women?
Can we hold that to after the trivia? Because we
Yeah.
are going to talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here's the third jump.
That's a great question, though.
Very good question.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, I get it right. A broke clock is right twice.
Hey, hit the thing, because he's going to carry on.
I cannot.
So here is the next
It
jump.
looked like the same jump from before, just with the right leg, with the left leg.
Side hurdle.
Ha!
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Just let the name come up, Q, so we
I
can
am.
go past it.
Step back. Oh, she ain't here. I don't know. I ain't got no.
Side hurdle.
It's a blank.
Instead of pointing.
Mm-hmm.
So the difference between a herky and a side hurdler is your knee. Your herky, your knee is pointed down. The hurdle is the knee is pointed to the side.
See, that's too much. I couldn't see that. See, my attention span be gone already.
So that's the difference between a herky and a side hurdler, and it's the knee. So the herky, your knee is pointed down, and then for the side hurdler, your knee is pointed on the outside.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay attention to that now.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Here's the next jump. This should be easy. for
Most
you.
girls now don't know the difference.
Yeah.
They
They do.
They put
they
one
just-
leg in one leg.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's it.
Oh, so I can educate them now.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you may educate
You
them
may,
now.
you may educate.
Oh, I'm going to school tomorrow. What's the difference?
Right.
And they're not even gonna say a side herky.
Right.
They're gonna say a
Hold
side.
on.
Can I do a side?
They're gonna say this aside.
The
Yeah.
side.
Go ahead.
The pointed up, the foot,
The
down,
knee.
the knee down.
The knee is
I'm
pointed.
gonna call you.
Well,
I'm gonna
actually,
call you. and tell you.
It'll actually help if you're not paying attention to the knee. You could actually pay attention to the foot as well. On the side hurdler, the foot is up, and during a herky, the toe is pointing down, so to speak.
You just added an extra. Word to that. And it just took
That's
me right
Because
out.
a lot of people.
But that's what Mike noticed. It
That's
was the
the first
foot.
thing that I
Correct,
noticed. was
because
the
a
foot.
lot of girls don't do the knee. They don't pay attention to the knee part. They really don't.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, this one should be easy, fellas.
Her technique is
That's
actually
the toe touch. Bam.
Gonna say
One leg. She has a lazy leg.
She really do.
and it's bad.
right side.
Yeah,
She
that's a
got
toe
a toe
touch.
touch right side.
Yeah.
She got a lazy leg.
Right
Yeah.
side.
Really do. And it's
She
so
would do
noticeable.
some leg lifts on that that right leg.
Didn't it?
That's the
But
toe touch.
you can tell that when she do her side hurdles and her herkies, that you know what her strong leg is.
Her left.
One time for the player. One time for the birthday bee.
All right, so that was a toe touch, and here's the last jump.
I'm at a loss for words. Somebody call the police.
Somebody call the police.
Yeah.
Hey, Ish.
Hmm.
Y'all remember in practice we used to be so stupid and used to practice the double nine just for the hell of it.
Just because.
Yeah. Somebody call the
Stupid
police.
is jumping
Somebody
over.
call the police on that one though. Somebody stole her backside.
All right, Mike, you got a guess?
That front toe touch.
Oh,
Man, what?
I get where he going with it. I get where he going.
I
with
see
it.
where you
Hey,
going
Mike,
with it. What's your guess?
I
is?
get it. I get it.
Listen, I'm still stuck with the backside. It's gone.
Can you
A pipe.
focus on the jump? What? What?
Oh Lord, what did I do
Do
with it?
A
it
pipe or something.
It's gone.
Come
No,
on,
I moved
Mike.
it.
What'd you say, Uncle Mike?
A pipe.
Ooh,
Ah.
come on
It
with
sound
it.
about right. That sound about right. I'm with you,
I know
dog.
that from swimming.
Yeah, okay. She got some strong arms, I know that.
She gonna go forward.
If she was in the basket, she would definitely over rotate.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I think this probably was like mid shot.
Yeah, she wasn't all the way in.
Yeah, you can tell she
Or
wasn't. all-
coming out.
She's not sitting back. Her shoulders forward.
The pipe.
The pipe. If we're gonna lay down the pipe, that's what
I'm
talking
done. I'm so done.
My God.
I listen, that last one did it for me. The pipe.
Oh my God. This is so sad.
Lay down.
All right. So, fellas, y'all did all right. Y'all did all right on the jump.
We had what, 3 correct answers?
He had 4.
Yeah.
Mike had 4.
Mike had 4.
Correct answers, yeah.
Yeah. So, good job, Mike.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you. You did good, Pippin. You did good. Oh, Sister Soldier, boy. That's all. Boy, I was
All right. So now the next thing we're going to quiz y'all on is stunt in terms of who is who in the different stunts.
The
Okay.
formation.
No, the positions and stuff.
Okay, I got you.
People in the stunt.
Don't
Okay.
do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do your face like that. You're judging.
All
See,
right.
you don't
Okay.
even need to be
You ready?
qualified for that.
Yeah, Mike, you ready?
Yes, indeed.
All right. Here we go.
That's pyramid.
Okay, but
People
who is
in the stunt.
who in the stunt?
So who
What you
is
mean? Who is who?
that?
So what is this position?
What is
this
each question
position?
mark?
What's each
You probably
question
should
mark?
have put numbers, Q.
Base.
Okay, so
Oh, I should have. Yeah.
I know. So can I?
Base, right base, middle base.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, can I? Hey,
No,
what?
no.
What? Hold on.
Left
Can I
base,
do it
right
like this?
base, middle base,
Middle
and
base.
center.
Hey, who is bases? Who is flyers?
The
So you
flyer,
don't know
flyer.
who a base and a flyer is?
I do. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You is a base.
flyer, the one
You
that's
is a
like
base.
All of us were bases.
All
Wait,
y'all was bases.
Mike, y'all heard what Mike said.
Okay, Mr. You was a back spotter.
What the flyer doing?
That was the flyer.
Yeah. Don't drop me.
All right. So who's the? So tell me who the bases are.
The base is right here and right there.
Tell their hair color.
The blondes.
The blonde and the brunette.
Okay, and
Y'all
who is
better
the
than me,
back
'cause I
spotter?
would've
And the
said-
back
White and
spotter
gray.
is the chick with the dark
White
hair.
and gray.
And who was the flyer?
And the flyer's the girl on top. That's little Peggy.
All right, here we go. Y'all did good with this one.
Bam.
So you have the main base. The main base is the one.
That's what she looked like. That's what she sounds like, Peggy.
So the main base, well, not the main base. We had the two bases that's on the side. Your back spot is always in the back, and your flyer is always the one on top. Now, are they doing an extension or a half?
They're doing a half.
They doing an extension because their arms are extended.
You absolutely right,
Come
Mike.
on,
I can't too damn.
That's right.
Come
Okay,
on,
Mike.
Mike.
I know that's
You
right,
see
Mike.
that? You see, she be teaching him. You see him. Do that.
I think you should start teaching you.
Using logic. I have not taught him anything.
Whatever. All she do is just throw
You,
me on
your
the bus. As
teacher,
soon as
what
I
he
come
just
in,
did was
hey,
question
they
your
be
teacher.
talking about we ain't sports, but here they
Dad.
is.
I mean, Q, I think cheerleaders need to go inside of education of cheerleading now because he wants to learn.
I am going to teach you. I am definitely going to beat you. I'm going to
That's
help
right.
you and get you stronger in the.
He
the wonderful
definitely
world of
just tried your
cheerleading.
teacher.
No, because again, I wanted it to be fair, so I didn't say anything to him prior to us coming.
He had no idea that he was doing trivia.
But I mean, if you look at the picture, they're obvious.
You ain't trying if you ain't cheating.
Damn, so right, cuz. Yes.
This is
Give me a flag. Flag on the plate.
It's on the flag right here, Tamisha.
Outside.
No, he got a flag right there.
I quit.
Lord help me, Jesus.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so now that y'all know the different positions of the stunt,
Mhm.
now y'all got to tell us the different techniques that the flyer is doing. Okay, so here's the first one.
In the L?
In the L.
No, in the air.
This is the flyer in the L.
That don't look like she in the L.
Look like she
Today.
Yeah, that look like she just got her arm and her leg up.
Listen, when she's in the air, this is the
I
position that
can't picture that.
you have to picture it. For her in the air. This is what she would look like in the air.
I can't give you a definition if it don't look like the real thing.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I got one.
What is
Okay, what is it?
The Karate Kid.
Man,
The Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Okay. we'll
Oh,
put
the
it back up.
Statue of Liberty is something.
The Statue of
That's
Liberty.
all.
The statue.
Oh God.
Yeah. She just got her leg up.
One leg up, one leg up.
Oh, child. That's what I'm talking about.
man.
Hold up. It won't take long. Let me pull this.
Oh Lord help us.
I'm sorry.
I'm so happy I don't see him over here dancing.
Man, what?
He is getting it over
I
here.
can't.
This is called a Liberty.
Oh yeah, the Statue of Liberty.
Well, I just said it. Bim.
You got your one, okay?
My dog got it right. He got me.
Pure terminology, you may hear them say a live.
Hold on. Let me do what them kids be doing.
All right, here's the second one.
I cannot. I just can't.
Oh, it's fresh.
Man, you know
Oh
what?
y'all, I'm scared.
Me too.
So they're doing this in the air.
Go.
What is called?
I'm scared.
One leg up.
Again?
Again.
Up on the floor.
I don't.
It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. This is called a heel stretch.
I wouldn't have never got
It's
that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have never got that. Okay.
That's the heel stretch.
You pull it up by your heel.
All right. You did that, Judy? No.
Ooh, baby. I
Fit.
that FaceTime I'm gonna get after we get off this air. You know she's saving everything in the corner of her hair right now. It's the next one.
Child of God. Whoa. That right there is child support.
I'm so done.
Was that a toe stretch then?
Oh,
He's talking about a toe stretch.
The other one was here. Was that a toe?
it's coming up in a few minutes, a few seconds. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Child support.
Bow and
Bow
arrow.
and arrow.
Yep, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Yep. Something ungodly.
All right. Here's the next one.
God.
That's a little more wholesome.
What is this called?
Back heel touch.
Why?
Front.
The other one was bow and arrow.
Front. Yeah. Front. What that is?
A shin touch or something.
A
Something.
shin touch.
I mean, is she perfect? Jesus Christ.
Imagine them they doing this in the air.
Very flexible.
It's on a scale.
So she a Libra.
Hey,
He said so she a Libra. You know what?
Liang. It's very rare that you see it that perfect in the air, though.
Yeah.
Correct.
Very much.
That's why I ain't know.
In the air.
Libra.
Like you probably seen it. I'm sure both of you have seen it, but not.
Just didn't know what it's called.
Yeah.
Correct.
I ain't never
All right, here's the next one.
The back. Oh man.
I'll give y'all some. You normally see this bent with the bent leg.
Correct.
It's a zodiac sign.
And it's I think it's another name for this though. It's another name.
I think it is.
Gemini.
Now you finna make me
The
do.
leg is
Now you finna make me
more-
sound like Beyonce.
When you see it in the air, it's more bent. The knee is more bent. It's never that straight.
It's a needle.
A needle.
Where one heck is a needle? What they say in the zodiac sign? What's a needle?
Because it's called the scorpion as well.
Scorpion is red.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Normally, if the knee is bent, it's a scorpion. If the knee is straight, it's a
Straight
needle.
needle.
When they were telling you the knee is bent, I was trying to give you a clue, but
Yeah.
But you just said needle.
But nobody.
it's a
Yeah.
needle because
Yeah.
her leg is
Because
not
the leg is
bent.
straight.
But if her leg was bent, it would have been a
throw it back up.
scorpion.
I can see how.
So you see the leg
Yeah,
is
I've
straight.
never
The
seen
bottom
that.
leg is straight. That's the leg that the bases have.
Yeah.
If the leg was bent, this leg, the top leg was bent,
Right here. It
then
would be
that
right.
that would be a scorpion.
Right.
In my
Yeah.
world,
Clearly, but I will say I've never seen a needle in the air.
Yeah.
I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna.
I
I
have
have.
level.
I've seen
I-
Scorpio.
I have.
Needle.
in my world,
I've seen the needle in the all-star level, not
No.
I was like, I've never seen it lower than
Yeah.
that.
I only see stuff like that with the women that's doing the flip.
Isha, remember the little girl that I sent you the video of when she did
That
the
was
heel
on
stretch? She had the
YouTube?
perfect heel stretch.
uh-huh.
She can actually do that same. She can do that. She can do a needle just like that and her scale.
Okay.
You know who daughter is doing extremely well as a flyer? Kaya Simpkins' daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Her as a flyer?
yeah.
Yeah. Little
Lamar
girl.
be
Also. Yeah.
Kaya Simpkins, she class of 2000.
Short Kaya, Isha.
Kim Burrell's sister.
Oh,
Yeah.
She
okay.
has a daughter by the name of Gia, and that La Mama be hitting.
She cheered for Miami Flames.
Yeah. Shout out to Jill. She loved when I said she
Amen.
loves cheerleading, she loves cheerleading.
She is
All right.
hitting.
And here's the last one.
That
Who
looks
leg
like,
be all the way up there?
I know that's boring.
That's scale.
You already saw the scale. That ain't the scale.
Well,
That's an interesting name. I don't know if either one of you will be able to get that name.
Mhm.
It's also a dance name.
Mm-hmm.
Ballerina. The glass.
Arena figure skater.
Yeah.
Now see Bobby comment talking about the
quit.
glasses.
I
This is
quit.
the arabesque.
Listen, you done threw that in me. Listen, I'm over there sounding it out. Arabic. I'm over there doing my hook on funnies.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
Thank you, fellas, for participating in our trivia. Y'all did all right.
You actually did better than I thought y'all was gonna do.
Y'all
Yeah.
really did. It's
Yeah. So now that you kind of get a little background knowledge about cheerleading,
Yes.
what do you all think about it now?
What? Hold on. But when you say that,
Not
it's like we already discussed this. Like you acting like I ain't never say like I ain't agree that y'all is sport. Now I get that y'all is sport.
I understand that part. I just asked how do you like now that you have a little bit more background knowledge of cheerleading. What do
when you go
think?
to competitions, are you say, hey, I know what that is?
Oh yeah.
I just listen.
Mike,
I just like the whole.
Don't go
The
to work
whole.
questioning them kids
Listen.
tomorrow.
Yes.
So about two seasons ago was his first time ever attending a cheer competition ever. And so he definitely was asking questions like what to expect, like what he can and cannot do, whatever. And this was around the time, this is when COVID had just ended. So it's totally different from what we experienced prior to COVID and then those 2 years after COVID. So that's when we were able to walk in, spectate, and then we had to walk out. Yeah. But now
I think last year was the first year we actually were able to sit down again as far as rules was concerned.
So tell about that experience, your first time attending the cheer competition.
It's all about energy. You can tell the ones that's confident.
Bobby say you sleep.
I'm not. I'm really not.
You're just too cool for school.
I mean, I can't see my comment. I'm in full mode. Hold on. Let me exit full mode so Bobby can see. I mean, I can see.
You can hear keep talking about she just too cool for school for him.
She just is. I mean, I didn't mean for you to do that. I mean, I just didn't want you to look like you was closing your eyes. It was confusing.
It's gonna always look like that, so it's okay.
I'll be getting on them little girls about
We
that.
just had an argument about that the other day. Cause she talking about my eyes closed. Say on which picture.
Yeah. Listen, I be getting on them little girls about their eyelashes and their little baby hairs. Boy, y'all done overdid it. I call it like the little screensaver. That's what it be looking like to me. It be looking like I swear it be looking like the little screensaver.
Wait, but why Bobby not with you? Why he watching and he not with you?
Because I actually forgot to tell him. So then when I text him and I told him, I guess he joined in through comments.
Terrible.
Oh, and so he know you better than we all. So yeah, you over
I'm
there
not
resting.
asleep though.
You over there resting like in church.
I bet I can tell you everything that happened.
Watching the game. We watching the game too, right on the other side of this laptop.
So go ahead. So
like I said, it was a lot of it. It was about the energy. I could tell you know what? A little bit. It kind of reminded me a little bit like how it is when we play basketball. When we would go and watch different tournaments, and we would watch different, schools play with their technique. It really is amazing. Listen, one time for stepping them like last year when y'all won the state championship, like, listen, that thing was everything. Like I watched, I was like, one more second though, y'all ass would have failed. But boy, they was on point. They really was on point there. Listen, I was upset I missed that thing. Listen. Hold on. Listen.
It was a
Hold on. I'm gonna say something too. What got me into it was the dude from Piper. He was talking in my ear. I was like, hold on, player. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even be getting into all that. I was like, what are you talking to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even want to get in. Like, I'm just here, just spent. And then he was just in it. They ain't all that, y'all. And the little girls, I'm like, little girl, push you. Like, no, I ain't want to push the girl. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? And then they come up and then I know about the points, and they ain't even placed all that. Listen, my bad.
We excuse you. We know you got ADHD. You get off topic. It's fine.
Boy, he is being messy.
He's being very messy.
Very messy.
Oh, that's what I'm doing? I'm sorry. I like Piper.
This is so funny.
from? Where he come from?
What happened?
And I'm gonna stick beside him.
Listen.
And I'm gonna stick
For
beside him.
all entertainment and with all purposes, you know how to get a disclaimer. This has nothing to do with cheer chatter. This is strictly come from Harrell D. Brown Entertainment. This is just.
I cannot
listen, but I just felt like that was coming for me too. Like I was like, oh, everybody did good. And he just came out like he was like a man, like big man, like talking trash. I'm like, bro, simmer down. Like real, like.
Oh, I'm gonna use that.
Simmer down.
Fingers.
So, Mike, have you ever attended a cheer competition?
No, I haven't.
No, you gotta go. Listen. I thought it was like watching like Bring It On.
Yeah.
It ain't knowing like that. That thing is serious.
We go invite ourselves on the boy.
Dog, we get our little flask. Woo!
I don't think they're ready for state.
No,
not ready for state.
They ain't ready for state.
Inviting ourselves on
All
the
I know is
baby, state.
listen,
When we be at state,
umbrella. I need to find my umbrella.
I know exactly where my umbrella is.
I need to find my umbrella.
Oh, Sade, you don't have an umbrella.
You gotta get an umbrella.
I gotta get you an umbrella. That was my gift to one of the state.
Hey, already before they came back, I was in front of Step. I'm like, tighten up. Need to tighten up, bro. Dog got lax.
They got
lax.
But they made it happen.
I know, but seriously, like, no, you can't be late because you do that. You let people play with you. They play in your face. But I understand. They start feeling themselves. You know what I'm saying? Start being all celebrities. You know, I feel it. I understand. When they start talking, you know, true. That's all.
Okay. So, Isha, you had a special question you wanted to ask the guys.
Oh, wait, let me find it.
Oh, hell.
Wait, I know where it's at. Leave me alone.
It'll always be the people closest.
But listen, you know what's so funny about this episode, you guys? Because like this is actually like reality. Like this how men really,
everyday life.
Yes, this is how men really feel about cheerleading. So it's like, I mean, it's not like a bad thing. It's actually a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very
very relatable.
If there are guys that's watching, we challenge you to go to a competition and ask questions. Definitely it is a different world from your typical sporting event like the footballs and the basketball and stuff like that.
You gotta wait, but when they be doing that thing, it's like when they be calling that them numbers, boy.
Numbers.
Well, not numbers. I'm talking about scores and places. Yeah.
You
also have to use the same discretion you would like women to use during the football and the basketball game. Don't ask nothing until the cheer is over. Yeah. Right. When the routine is over, you can ask all the questions you want. During that routine, shut up. Either you cheering with the team or you sitting quiet. Don't ask now question why they on that mat. Yeah. Just like y'all don't want us to ask no questions to commercial break. Don't ask no questions why they on that mat. If there is,
you know what it's like?
Shut up.
It's like going to a Beyonce concert or a movie. It's like a cult. Like you don't be thinking you finna get into it, and before you know it, you be like.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be like, man, I ain't finna say this.
Like for real, it's like a cult, dog. It like bring you in. It literally start bringing you in.
And he started like repeating after the teams when they were like yellow, blue, you know, orange. Like he literally
I be catching myself and stuff. I'm looking around.
It's the atmosphere. It's okay.
It's okay.
A player mess up sometimes, Day.
Cheer dads are everything in the
I love the cheer dads.
Cheer dads.
I love cheer dads.
My favorite cheer dad is still to this day the one from last year. When we thought he was a coach or something, because the way he was calling out that cheer,
word for word, motion for motion, and he was literally just cheering on his daughter's team. It was everything.
And he
Yeah.
was loud.
That's what I'm talking about. I ain't doing all that now. But yeah.
So, fellas, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being not knowledgeable to 10 being knowledgeable, where do you all think you are now rank wise? With knowing what about cheerleading, being that now you are with a cheerleader, you are you're a 4 now.
I'm a 4.
Okay,
What was
He's
the
not a
vote?
4. He's a 4.
I'm
a 4.
a 4.
He's
What
a
was-
4.
A 4.5.
4.5.
What was you before?
What were you before? You think before?
Before
Yeah.
all this,
Yeah.
I was like a 1 point something. My GPA was low.
He wasn't even eligible.
Oh,
You went eligible.
hey, listen. They were like, son, you can't even dress up. you want a nigga just get on the bus.
Go with the team.
You can't
Listen,
even get on the bus.
you just got your clothes on.
Mike, where you rank? Where do you think you placed at?
I'm about a 6.5.
Okay, 6.5.
Yeah.
And on the 7.
Okay. You found
So-
the questions yet?
Yeah, I found them. I've been found them.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
All right. So, well, we already answered one question about are you more knowledgeable now that you're with pretty much a cheerleader? That was one of my questions. So we're good on that. What is okay? Before I ask the question, so when I cheered at Lakes, we always cheered against the football team. Like we would choose a practice and we would have like jump line or how high can you go, or we would pick a cheer that we knew they knew. And we don't know how they know them. I think they just know them because we be on the sideline and they could hear it the whole time. And I know every football player that know a whole lot of cheers. So I think a lot of people that played for Lakes, especially on the pounds that I cheered for, will probably say their most memorable cheer moment would be when we would cheer against them. Like it would be like during homecoming week at practice. So what would be y'all most memorable cheer moment? It could be current, while you were playing sports, you as a cheer dad. It don't matter. What is your most memorable cheer moment?
Well, mine, when I used to play, they used to, like, I get fouled, I go to the free throw line. They used to be like, go Gigolo, make that free throw, go Gigolo, go Gigolo.
So wait, they called you Gigolo?
That was gonna be my
Wait,
Make that
wait,
free throw.
So
wait.
they called-
wait. So they called you Gigolo?
All day.
You must have told him to say that.
I swear to God, I didn't.
Oh,
That's what-
God.
So you was a whole gigolo in.
Ask your sister.
I won't. She
That's
probably
what the
don't
cheerleader-
remember.
That was the cheerleaders thing. That was their nickname. Well, we all game.
Always had a nickname, yeah.
And that was my nickname.
No, see what we used to do. We used to make fun of our players.
Yeah.
We used to call our bench out.
Yeah, really did.
No, I ain't played none of that. I used to
He
have
made
cards.
it in the game. He
I
made
used to
it.
have cards.
No.
What, hold on, what year you graduated?
I
2004.
graduated 03.
They was all right. They was
The basketball team.
yeah.
They won state.
They won
Yeah.
for all 4 years.
Well, how you disrespectful like that?
They won all.
Because we can be.
We used to bother the people on the bench.
We did.
We're tough. I mean,
God rest his soul. But Tennessee used to get it the most.
We used to always mess with Tennessee because he was big in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin Johnny, he used to have all the Jordans, but would never get in the game. So we used to be put Johnny in the game.
hey, baby,
Yep.
that be the dudes that be fresh to death. I'm talking about, boy, they. Whew.
Yeah, we used to mess with the team. So them calling your name on the free throw line was your most.
I can't
Yeah.
believe
That was
it.
your-
Gigolo.
Me neither, Kamisha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he has a vouch for it. I believe Q.
He's the jig in the city.
I'm a gigolo, spin the line.
Actually,
He told y'all he had a cheerleader at every school.
Every school.
And he meant that.
That ain't a gigolo. Never mind. Go ahead.
I'm I'm so tired of you, Sister Soldier.
I will be quiet.
Go ahead, dead presidents. Now go on now. Go ahead now.
Oh Jesus! All right,
Mike, what
Mike.
is your most
Because baby,
memorable
he
cheer
was
moment?
giving stump and shake, baby. When I say Mike was giving that stump and shake,
But I was gonna say them probably my most memorable moments. At A&T coming through the tunnel before the game, and the tunnel is the cheerleaders and the band, and they doing the cheers and the go Aggies, like hey, yeah. And so that was just my most memorable moment. I was cool with a couple of our cheerleaders, like we was real close, and so like it was just dope back in the.
Closer than close.
Nah, not that close. I was
Close.
I
Just
was
close.
thinking they home girl.
Look at Chucky.
I'm from Mississippi. It was hard.
Look at Chucky.
Who is Chucky?
Yuka, that's what you looking like. Won't be able to answer that.
I am very confident in myself.
I know you is, but you
Okay.
like, look, I want to know where your hand was. Okay, your hand is up. That's,
Say another word.
like,
Hi, Andrew.
hey, Mike, I'm about to say blink twice if you say.
That is before my time. I don't have nothing to do with that. Whatever he did prior to what June of 2022, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Hey, Andrew, we were quizzing the fellas on their cheer knowledge. So
Yeah, it was hilarious. You got to go back and watch it.
Yes.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Because we just gonna say they don't know nothing. They don't know
it
nothing.
always be the closest to the people that are closest to you, dog. You see how they just throw us on the bus? They just bring us over just to want to clown us. You know what I'm saying?
I like to wish you well, but
I wanted to say, I wanted to go back because Karel did have a really good question.
That's what I wanted to go into because I want to end with one of my questions that kind of is gonna go off of what Mike was saying and what Harrell was trying to go into about male cheer.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up, how did you see it?
Correct. What was your vision of male cheerleaders in your world, in your come up world?
Sure.
PG-13.
That was pretty.
Yo, what?
That was pretty.
And so I don't know. Maybe my perspective was a little bit different because
Not mine. They was Prince. They was Prince.
See, but I wasn't really paying attention to them until I really got into high school. Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. When we was in high school, dog, they was Prince.
And see, that's why I was finna go into the story. So
okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Our cheer coach came to our football coach and asked because they were going to nationals in Orlando and asked could some of the boys that want to play want to be cheerleaders to help with the stunts and stuff for nationals. And that's actually how 3 of my homeboys became cheerleaders. 2 of them ended up on cheer scholarships to Division I schools, Tennessee and Southern Miss. But that was really my first experience. And when I say they took the dudes that went over, they weren't the soft pretty boys. They was the 2 of them was twins that they were the gigolos.
Knocking them down.
They couldn't play football. Like they was pretty decent in football, but they weren't gonna go nowhere in football. And they was
go ahead and get this extra money, player. Hold the girls up. Yeah.
One of them was actually my starting quarterback, but he could flip his butt off, and he was strong as hell. And so, they did it and they actually won. So it was actually that was my first experience with just people getting involved and me just having an understanding of cheer because she did a great job of explaining that it wasn't the pom pom the men in pom poms and all that is what you may see when you go to see some halftime shows at HBCUs and some of the black high schools and stuff of that nature.
I'm gonna say this from my perspective. I a little bit like later on down the line, I saw what you say, but it's kind of like for me, it kind of like made like children like they need to be seen, not heard. Like they were just like in the back, like just do your job, like. Or they had a little megaphone, like that's what y'all said. They had like the little megaphone, like then yeah, like because they were like the children, they were in my class, the two, but they were cool, they were cool, but yeah, that was their thing, like they were kind of like seen but not heard, like
right,
yeah, so yeah.
And I know the two that you were talking about, they were male cheerleaders, so they didn't do what we did in terms of the different cheers and the cheers that that's a little bit more sassier, that have like the movement and stuff like the feminine movements. They didn't do that. They literally would go and grab the megaphone and then they would say the words. They jumped. They were good jumpers and they were good stunners, but they didn't do what guys would typically assume that a male cheerleader would be like. Yes, they were, but they were not like that.
They still active manly.
They were very
they were masculine male cheerleaders, not more of the feminine male cheerleaders.
And I will say this: in watching cheer, I appreciate more of the masculine cheerleader than I do of the feminine male cheerleader. One, because it still states that you can be in a feminine-based sport and still your masculinity despite whatever your preference or whatever may be. I think it's needed because it's just like in music, it brings a different tone to even the cheers. It brings a different bass, a different bravado. It brings a different stance to it.
It's a harmony.
Yeah.
And plus, they be throwing them little girls up in the body.
Hey, bro, in college, dog, like I really got into it. Like I said, when I'm really watching, I'm going to play college football, and I'm watching my homeboys. They on the sideline at these D1 schools. I'm still at the JUCO.
Yeah, listen. They throw like
catching them up like
yeah.
And the thing about it is, a lot of people think, well, it's easy to throw a stunt. It's not easy. Because think about it, you're lifting up another human being. Yeah, they may be a little smaller than you, but there's definitely a balance that you have to make. You have to be able to have a good balance, because if your flyer may look like she light, but when you pick her ass up, she heavy as hell. And even though you have the help, if you are the main base, where's all the weight? The weight is on you.
The main base.
So the guy cheerleader, we're thinking, people who are not familiar with cheerleading, they see a male cheerleader, they're probably thinking, oh, he can just pick her up and it should be easy. If you ask a male cheerleader, is it easy picking up a damn girl? I guarantee you, he's gonna tell you no.
Y'all bottom headed.
So,
I got a stupid question. Ignorant.
I was gonna say, hold on.
It's respectful. It's respectful. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Andrew stated that all male cheerleaders back in earlier times were considered gay, and it wasn't for boys at all. But he says it's still kind of like what Mike was saying earlier. It's still like that today with masculine male cheerleaders with stunting and things of that sort, and being a co-ed team is hard on the back and the shoulders as well.
It sure is.
And I say that definitely back in the day we were way more blind to our ignorance.
Very much.
Today our ignorance is more so put on to display, so it makes us more accepting. But back in the day, we used to shun the same people that we already knew how they were, and they could have really made a difference on these teams and stuff like that. It was a lot of talented people. I didn't even know just even dance. From the area I grew up in, and they could dance their butt off, but because they were men, they went away from dancing because of how it was perceived. And
Not
so
done.
I definitely get it.
Sorry.
No, you good.
No, I was gonna say men down here, they ain't have no problem with shaking it.
Them old listen, I ain't had no listen, them old booty like all that foolishness. All that foolishness. All that foolishness. Hey, seriously though, hey, what y'all do? Like, I know it done happen. Y'all be doing whatever, and somebody fall. What y'all do?
I've never experienced that, thank God. But however, I was the base that held my flyer accountable for anything that she did.
And did.
Both of them were on my team, so they know that I held my flyer accountable.
So I was good.
If after telling my flyer things too many times and they just refused to do it,
I let you fall.
I had no problem with letting you hit the gym floor.
Yeah.
Absolutely no problem with it, because I'm doing extra on me. Like Andrew said, it's your shoulders, it's your back.
Not the quick.
I dropped her real quick.
Yes. Do a basket and be like, oh, okay.
And to be fair, you know, we've never experienced being a flyer. So I know that it's a lot on them. I mean, as far as it's a lot on them to have to try to hold and to conceal. So I was the base that was a little bit more considerate in terms of, like, if you purposely do it, it was all about the intent. Now, if you're like, if we're working on a stunt and it's the first time and we're trying to get, you know, we're learning it and she takes a little gas or whatever, you know, hey, it is what it is because of that fear. But in the intent, like if they purposely doing it, yeah, their ass gonna hit the floor.
And when I dropped my flyer, it wasn't like first time, it wasn't second time, it was more like it wasn't even learning, because when you learning, you know it's gonna be some hiccups. Like if we're learning and you coming down with your elbow and you know you ain't supposed to do that, that's something different. But it's a stunt that we got and we know we got, and you still doing it wrong because you got an attitude today. Like, you should have just not came to practice, because I'm not the base that's gonna deal with your attitude.
Wait, but hold on. What you mean, like with the elbow? Like, why?
Because when they come down, sometimes they come down like this, or they be flying coming down instead of coming down solid, so they could you could be caught, or come down like this so you could be caught. Flyers come down how they feel like it sometimes. Listen, I ain't finna get beat up because you doing what you want to do in the app.
And it's like, you have flyers that do stuff that they don't want to do, and that's when you drop them.
Yeah. And listen,
right to the ground.
And if when you up in the air and you're coming down at a certain speed and a force, your elbow is already kind of a little rough. But when you actually people, you know, I don't have my eye socket knocked out a little bit, like it was kind of shifted a little bit, as well as my nose, because of an elbow. Get abused,
like you really hard down get abused with flyers coming down any type of way possible. And it's like at some point, some of them are just not considerate, like, and they feel as though it's nothing towards flyers, because I have the utmost respect for them for trusting us with putting them in the air. But there's a difference when you feel as though I have to catch you regardless of how you come down out there. Yeah, that's where you're wrong.
Yeah.
And a lot of times
that's not true. You should catch them people. You don't want them people to be walking out like Christopher Reeves.
Coming from a coach, we would get punished for not catching a flyer.
Correct.
Like, the flyer is not going to touch the ground. If you hit the ground before the flyer do. So what I'm not finna do is keep ending up on the ground because I gotta catch you because you coming down stupid.
But think about it though. You don't want nobody to be falling like
these push-ups this one time because you finna hit the ground.
But you don't want nobody to be coming down looking like
I take the consequence.
Like
Sometimes I just took the consequence.
No want nobody to
I'll
be like
take-
Christopher Reeve, Superman.
They're gonna be just like Superman. They keep it up.
Hello, I will take the consequence. I have
You
ran
on the
stairs
ground.
in my day from somebody trying me.
Yeah, say they're gonna hit the
Because
ground.
the backspotter, I got to catch your arms and your big ass head. No, sir.
Y'all, but people don't realize how many concussions bases get, how many like black eyes, chipped teeth,
Yeah.
broke
All that
noses,
Yeah.
all of those things.
I had a dislocated nose.
So it's
Cheer.
safe to say y'all could be going through CTE, huh?
Yep.
Some of y'all could be
Absolutely.
going through see y'all. That's why y'all can act a little crazy, huh?
The
sometimes.
CTE. Talking about we on CTE.
I'm sure there are some cheerleaders, some ex-cheerleaders with
Actually,
CTE.
Me, I know some.
is the leading form of CTE and concussion.
So honestly, when I because for track, for all sports in at least Florida, we have to take like all of these different classes every year, and you have to take a concussion class. And in there, they add cheerleading as one of the sports with the most concussions. Is cheer, then I think soccer, then football.
Because soccer has no helmet, no real safety.
They be getting concussions off that ball.
Yeah,
That's-
ball by itself.
So
Think
at
about
least
how
with
fast that
football,
ball
you
comes.
have protective gear on, so to speak.
Yeah.
In cheer, you really don't.
So,
But
for
Harrell,
real.
I was going to say, Harrell asked the question about.
Yeah, you was gonna ask the question about boys and cheer, and I think it was more so. Do you think they're needed or something like
Yeah,
that?
like is it? Do you think it's more advantageous to have them on your team or not?
Yes, depending on
And how many is what is too much? Too many?
But it varies depending on category you're going in for one.
And also two
Co-ed
levels
is
as well.
usually 3.
Okay, so let's talk about
Correct,
because the tumbling, because y'all hit me with the last time with how many people? The 6 people.
Talking about the small.
Yes, I knew that when he said the 6 people.
Why would you? That don't even make no sense.
A small division. So small division is what? What's the exact number?
It's
12 and under.
4.
It's 12 and under.
That's like the
Yeah.
remedial
So-
league, dog.
No, it's not remedial. Oh my God. It's not remedial. It's just small.
But if you don't
It's like
understand
eight
it, it
men
does
football.
look remedial. If you take a small team and then you look at a large team,
You only gotta put.
it make you
It's
think
only
it's
2 or
remedial
3
you only
little things you
really
gotta
need
do.
groups.
It
What
look
you
like
need? 1 or 2 bases? That's it, and let the
No,
rest of them
it's
do.
It's
Seven
a
on
complete
seven,
stunt is 4 people.
It's 4 people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a complete stunt.
So you have
That's it.
exactly 2.5 stunt groups.
Well, what kind of school is that?
It's a typical high school, but they just have a small.
They don't have enough cheerleaders, or they may have cheerleaders, but they don't have.
It's
enough
kind of like a little band.
with competing.
It's like a little band.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm a play devil's advocate.
Like-
Everybody
like-
make the band. Everybody make the band.
Like
Bands
Ely
don't
got a
have
little
tryouts.
Ely got a little band. They still got a little band from.
Bands don't have tryouts, but
Oh.
cheer does.
I'm gonna
Sure,
play.
sure,
I'm
sure.
gonna play devil's advocate.
You can only just get 6 people. That's all you got on your.
All that they have that is worthy of competing. Yeah.
That's it at that
Just
school.
pick- Some of them
Yes.
just pick 12.
That's remedial. I don't care what you say. You can call it whatever you want to.
Andrew said he
Some
posted
of them-
with A and he
Some
made
of
them
them pick 12.
That's like for real.
Mm-mm.
That's remedial.
Go ahead, devil's advocate.
But with
Some of
8,
them pick 12, and that's all they want to work with.
yeah. But with 8, you got 2 whole stunt groups.
Yeah,
Just 2, and doing the same stunts.
and
Okay,
you can do
right.
yeah.
and with 12 you
You
have
being messy. That's what y'all just said about me.
I said I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah,
Okay, but back to the male question. Okay, so to answer the male question, there are different categories.
You had 8,
Correct.
and I made them look like they 20. That's a little remedial. You can do that. It's just little 8 people.
So it's 2 categories with males, and you have some teams
That's
have
cheating.
less than 3, and they could still be in an all-female category. Then you have, if you have more than 3, you go into the complete co-ed division. So some teams have 3 males or less and be in an all girls category. That's where the discussion came up a few weeks back on one of our episodes as to, is that fair to an all female category to have 1 to 3 boys on your team? So it really depends on if it's beneficial.
How many
It really depends
cheerleaders?
It depends.
You
on the
still have
category.
to fall into the category of
Small, medium, large,
is 12 to 12 and under.
Okay.
Medium is 13 to 16. Large is 16 to what? 25?
24.
But how do y'all pick that? How do y'all decide if it's
So the
small,
coaches
medium,
decide
large?
based on what they have to work with. You look at your team and scout them for the entire season, and you cut and add as you go along. But you know what category you want to go into, so you never go over the above number in which you are going to.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask another question because I'm in cheer business. Now I'm finna get on cheer business. So I heard people be like cutting, like they only do a certain amount of people because they don't want to go in a certain division because they don't want to go against a certain people, right?
I said the same thing.
So that's cheating though, right?
No.
It ain't cheating.
It's not.
It's just picking your battle.
Yeah,
They picking their
that's the
battle.
best way of saying it. Picking your battle.
They picking their battle.
It's picking your battles, but at the same time, you're allowed to compete in whatever category you so choose up until give or take January. By January, you need to decide what category you're going into.
So you can start out at large and then you look at your competition and then you be like, nah, we ain't ready for that.
Exactly.
And you just cut down like that.
You either cut or add. Take your
By the
pick.
time you get to regionals,
so little Peggy cut.
So
Peggy gotta go.
yeah, Peggy ain't pulling her
Peggy
weight.
ain't doing what they need her to do. Peggy got to go bye-bye.
Listen, if Peggy by 110 pounds soaking wet and Peggy up there falling out the air, Peggy going to the spirit team. She going to cheer for basketball.
Peggy got to go.
Listen, boy, I'm in this, boy. I'm all in cheer politics, boy. I know my cheer politics.
So the thing is, when they get to regionals, regionals is 6. So whatever you compete at in regionals, you have to compete at in state.
But up until that, you can change your mind at any time. That ain't right. That's cheating.
So I'm finna be
like
messing with you.
Lineup.
I'm finna be messing with you now. Y'all know I'm messy. I'm messy.
Come on,
let's go.
So you
why you doing your shirt? Why you keep doing that? What you trying to say? You sending subliminal?
Be over it.
I'm not. I was stretching.
So what people used to do is they had a JV and a varsity team, and they kept a whole lot, so they didn't have to compete in certain divisions. So they would add on so they could go up to extra large.
Oh, okay.
So that ain't cheating?
No. Long as they do it before regionals.
Long as you do it before the cutoff date before regionals, you are good and free to do whatever you so choose.
If they would have went down to medium, they wouldn't have survived there. So the only chance they had was going up the extra large. So they instead of subtracted.
Honor amongst thieves, boy. You go ahead.
Honor amongst thieves.
So Andrew say it's different amongst All Star. So Andrew, can you give us a little insight on what's different with All Star? Like, how does that work as far as team size is concerned?
Yeah, how many All Stars?
I think they have a set number. Period.
Because also too, when you get to nationals, national numbers are a little different as well. So a team that would compete normally, like in large, they will be considered to be medium.
So okay, so you saying the numbers move up, they fluctuate up as far as
the numbers are different when you go to a national level. So I just
an extra large team would be considered large sometimes.
It depends on the numbers. The number of
so let's say the large max is
come on, Andrew, come on, get on this track,
25. I think their large max may be like 28 or something like that.
I have a question.
Okay.
You know how we had the debate about if there's even like one male cheerleader on an all-girl team, should they be considered co-ed?
Yeah.
You two, the two fellas, do you guys feel that if one male is on an all-girls cheer team, it should be considered co-ed, or they should be allowed to compete against an all-girl team?
No, to me that's that's the definition of co-ed.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. If you bring a little, if you put a little twangalang in that thing, that's it. That's what it is. That's it. Listen. If you got coffee and you put some milk in it, it's with cream in it.
Lord, what?
It's cream. I don't care how much you put in there.
Give me a flag. God doggone it, just give me a flag. Just give me one.
Those are Olympic committees.
I'm just saying.
What Mike said?
Terrible.
Who was got Olympic committees?
I mean, for real.
Just let anybody.
I can't.
So funny.
They might try to sneak it in if they do this. You know what? I ain't even gonna go down that way.
Oh, wait, to speak on that.
What if their title is different?
Hold on.
I was just about to say that.
So there is a school in Broward County that just got in trouble for a situation like that.
They
Correct.
sure did. Everybody got rearranged and kicked out and moved to the side.
Not in cheer, actually in soccer.
No, it was volleyball.
Huh?
It was volleyball.
I was told soccer. However,
It's volleyball.
It was a transgender that was identifying as a female playing for all-girl team, but Florida actually has a rule where you have to play for what you're born in. So the question a couple of weeks ago I brought up when I was playing devil's advocate was, what if they identify as a girl? But now that Florida has that rule, it doesn't matter what they identify as, it's what they are born as.
Damon, you are not in prison anymore.
Here's the thing. With cheer, it's a little different because they both cheer on the same team regardless. I think it was more so fixed towards the sports that have separate teams in general. They have a boy-girl team. That's pretty much where that went. So that's where that rule applies. As far as like cheerleading, it really does not apply to cheer because both
male and female
cheer.
But it will have to apply if there is a team. So the number is 3 to stay in a non-co-ed category. If you have a transgender on the team and there are 3
them only
boys, then now that team has to go co-ed.
Yeah, because ain't no little strong little ma'am, sir,
they don't have more than 3.
Sir, ma'am.
They never have.
But I'm saying it could come up at some point, and that would be the rule that had to be followed.
Correct. But most of them are smart.
Either way.
Welcome, Andrew.
Hi, you guys.
Hey.
Andrew is one of our faithful watchers, and we definitely appreciate him always.
And I don't know why Andrew be missing when we was just only on YouTube.
Yeah,
I be working, so I'm sorry. I apologize.
Before we start, Andrew.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Shira. The last time you was on with them, I was absent.
Hi.
So I just want to, kind of introduce myself.
It will be more respectful with you.
Oh, not the glasses.
I got my glasses on because I wear extremely big lashes. And unfortunately, one of our guests was distracted because my eyes look closed instead of open.
You good though. You good.
So, yeah. Yeah, to keep the distraction down, I just went
Not sleeping.
What's up, pimpin'? What's good?
Hello.
Okay, go ahead. So Andrew is a little background about Andrew. He is a male cheerleader. He's a former male cheerleader cheer co-ed.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you can talk for yourself.
Go ahead.
So yes, I have cheered. I have cheered all-star cheerleading for approximately 12 years. I've done middle school cheer, high school cheer, park and recreational cheer. So I've been in the cheer industry for a little minute. I have retired back in 2021 when
Give
I
you a
stopped
check.
cheering at Top Gun. So, what else? Yeah, and I'm definitely a co-editor. So, piggybacking off of what you guys were talking about a little bit earlier about college cheer, how normally college male cheerleaders have to act a certain type of way. It is still the same exact way to this day. We are definitely megaphone holders, clappers, and tossers. That's strictly what we do. It depends on what school you go to as well. A lot of coach, and it depends on who your coach is too. So my coach, Miss Sandy Clark, when I cheered and in college, she didn't believe in the boys doing any motions, any high V's, any low V's. We were strictly in the megaphone or clapping or tossing.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, do you think that you felt like you could have done more, or you was cool with being in the background?
I was cool with being in the background. I played my part. I played my role. I got my scholarship. I got my degree from it. So it didn't bother me none bit. I was there for a job, and
But was other people there? I mean, did they have issues with that?
I really don't. I can't really speak upon that because if they did, they normally didn't even stay. You can say, or if they did stay, they had to keep it on the wraps. That's just how it was back then. So I wouldn't know. I can't speak on their behalf.
Okay, so that's good. So ain't nobody want to be front and center like you can't beat me.
No, it was never that like.
Today, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Yeah. But going towards the sizing of all-star cheer, um, like the high school cheer, I'm not too big in. I like tapped in a couple of times throughout the years, but never was really consistently in it. We have extra small, medium. We have extra small, small, medium, and large. Like you guys have extra large. Never in a million years thought you would have like 30 plus athletes more on the floor. So with our extra small, you have at least up to 12 to 14 athletes.
And this is All Star.
All star, correct.
Okay, go ahead.
And then you all small, you have at least up to 4 stunt groups, which is what I say 20 athletes.
Mm.
Medium, you have 6 stunt groups, and large, you can have 8 to 10 stunt groups in in those categories. And then with co-ed, it depends on like you guys. Same thing here. Like you guys say, you can have at least one boy and still go in the all girl division, which I disagree. If you have a boy, you should be in co-ed. No, regardless what it is, you have a set number that you have to do with the boy on the team. If the boy can throw a co-ed, he throw a co-ed. That's your co-ed point. That's what makes you co-ed. You have a male on the team.
For y'all, stupid question. Excuse my ignorance. What's the definition of you being an all-star?
All-star competitive cheerleading is more of a club cheer. I'm not saying it's high caliber than high school because high school has now stepped into like an all-star type category. You can say it's a lot of competing. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. It's nothing compared to high school.
And a lot of those all-star cheerleaders are tumblers. So tumbling,
Yeah.
Tumbling plays a part.
So
And-
they do a lot of level tumbling. So you got level 1, 2, 3, 4, and go from there.
Yeah.
And those girls that's tumbling, like
2 minutes and 30 seconds of nothing but music. No cheer.
And that's something that I don't know if you guys knew, that the routine is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you have to do a cheer. And if you're a tumbling team, you tumble passes, jumps. You have to do dance and you do stunts within 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, so you have your opening, you have your standing tumbling, you have your running tumbling. Standing tumbling, you have to have 2 sections different. You have to have an elite pass, you have to have an advanced pass. Running tumbling, you have to have an elite pass, you have to have an advanced pass. Then you have an elite stunt, which is your longer period of stunt. Then you have your 2-mans, which is your secondary stunt. That's just in case something in your elite stunt happens, you can rebuild from it.
Andrew, I got ADHD. You got to do this in parts. We got to do this in parts.
So, standing tumbling.
You lost me.
So it's standing tumbling. It's more or less like backhand spring series, back walkover, stuff that you can stand in place and do. You don't have to run in to do it.
Okay.
Then you have running tumbling, which is like you have to start off with like a front punch or a round off or a front walkover, passes leading into running skills. Then you have elite stunts, which is your high caliber stunt. The majority of your skills are within your elite stunt. Then you have your secondary stunt, which is just a like a typical cute flashy stunt that you do with a cute dismount, just in case something in your elite stunt messes up. Then you have your jumps, then you have your pyramid, and then you have your dance. And with through all of that, you get scored by your technique, you get scored by your drivers, you get scored by your difficulty and your cleansiness. So on top of having all those categories that you have to fulfill within 2 minutes or 30 seconds, you have to make sure those 4 skill things are done within your routine.
I don't belong in this class. It feel like statistics.
You don't went to an advanced class now?
I don't belong in this
Mike
class.
said something, Mike.
And O's and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much that's exactly what it is. It's X and O's. So, football have their plays, basketball have their plays. Cheerleading is same thing. Competitive cheerleading have the same thing. You have to literally build on the skills of your girls. So placement, formations, making sure that spacing. And again, all of this have to be cramped in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
I feel dumb as a donut right now.
And not even that. You have to have.
See, I was all right, Andrew, so you got your ass on here.
It's even more tactic than that because you have to have a certain amount of numbers of tumblers as well, and a certain amount of stunts that goes up as well. So you have most, majority, and I think it's most, majority. Yeah, most and majority. And you have to fulfill within those 2 brackets how many stunts are needed and how many tumblers are needed. So say, for instance, you're in medium. Medium, you may need at least 12 tumblers, but on your team, you only have 10. So you have to put in extra tumbling skills within that routine to max out compared to those teams that has all 12. So you're just doing twice as much work in that division. That's why when it comes to divisions, it plays a big part too. So if you need to be in medium, if you're in medium and you're giving small work, you need to take your butt to small.
Yeah. And this is what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I'm going to see my dean on this.
But this is All Star.
You can change your major.
It's too much.
So in high school, all girl categories are the girls who are doing the tumbling. So they have to abide to a different rubric or a different goal sheet versus the non-tumbling teams and the co-ed teams. Now, what I did learn was that if you do have a boy on the team, whether it's all girls or non-tumbling, they have to do a co-ed stunt.
Correct.
They have to do a co-ed stunt. So they can't do, they can do regular,
stunt.
Huh?
I say they can't just be a regular old back spotter.
No, they actually have to have in the routine, have to be included a co-ed stunt, meaning male, female.
Correct.
So,
and that's why I don't see the purpose of them being in non-co-ed, because if they are required to do a co-ed stunt, just take your butt right on.
Might as well just go on over there
and do all the co-ed stunt you need to do.
But in All-Star, because right now I coach a senior 3 co-ed and only have 1 single boy. Yes, he can do co-ed, but it's not necessary because it's not considered a co-ed team because it's only 1 male. Now my senior 4 team, I have 4 boys. I'm 1 boy over. So now I have to compete in co-ed as well. We can't compete against any all-girl because we have 4 boys compared to when my senior 3, which I feel like that's not fair in a way because you still have that man willpower underneath the stunt somewhere, somehow in that routine.
So you do agree that if you do have a boy on the team, that team should do co-ed?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
And I went to Chase the State this past weekend, and the thing that got me was there were a lot of the non-tumbling teams that had the 2-3 boys on the team, and they were either back spotters or they were main basing, but they still were struggling. They still was. It's so for me, it's like, okay, if you're gonna put this boy on a team, it should enhance it. I don't know if maybe nerves, I don't know, but it was still a struggle to, you know, do the partner based stunts.
Right.
So for me, it was like, okay, is this a new thing that you just gonna add 2-3 boys on your team and compete against all these, you know, all girl teams versus you taking your behind where you need to get in co-ed?
Because
But
it's an easy
we
win.
had that discussion though.
It's an easy
We
win.
had that discussion 2 weeks back.
It's considered and again, like I said, in All Star, it's considered an easy win because you have that male power there to do as you please wherever you need it to be. And a lot of the times, a lot of the males are only there for backspotting, basing, or tumbling. My boy don't do jumps unless he chooses to. And all the males that I have in my gym and my team are heterosexual males. I don't have any gay males in my gym. So I make them pick and choose. Hey, do you want to do jumps? Do you want to do dance? They say, I'd rather jump than dance. Okay, you got to give me one or the two because now my girls are going to carry this whole team and you're just floating in the back doing absolutely nothing. I don't believe in that. If that's the case, I might as well go all girl. But if you're on this team, you have to contribute just as much as my girls contribute.
You hard on the player, Andrew. God.
But they want to go to college. They want to cheer college. College cheer is no different from all-star cheer. Just the baskets are totally different. The requirements are totally different. So if you say you need to do a jump to full, you have a standing full, but you can't jump. Your jump look like shit. You might not make that team. Sorry about my language. If your jumps don't look up to par, you're not going to make that team because you don't have jumps. It depends on the school that you go to, and again, it depends on the coaches that you have. So everything is like a revolving door when it comes to cheer. Even with high school cheer, there's certain requirements that the top girls need to have in order to be a top girl in college.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain tumbling skills you need to have in high school. So when you go to tryouts for college, you have, like, I believe Florida Memorial right here, you have to have at least a standing back handspring to make the blue team. And you need at least a round off handspring layout to make the orange team. And then when both teams are together, they're the white team. So it plays a part too on how far it is that you have to go to be on these teams.
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting. I
That's
like the
interesting.
concept though.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So you can always level up. You can if you're on blue and you have your back handspring and you gradually, get your round on back handspring tug, round on back handspring layout, guaranteed you're going to orange the following year. So I like the concept, but at the same time, it's like, might as you have the heavy set girls that can't get tumbling and they're permanently on blue. How do you do that?
He running away now. Don't run now.
It's a lot. Cheer is a
Hey,
lot.
I told you my ADHD kicked in, man. I got birds running around. I'm thinking about them. Like, look, I got a lot going on right now.
Terrible.
But yes, Mike, this a lot for you. Tell me what you think.
Oh, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm trying to figure it out.
I bet you any amount of money Mike gonna go question them kids tomorrow.
Oh, you already know. 'Cause you know I'm cool with all the cheerleaders and everything too. So I'm the cool coach. So everybody always come up to me and I'm gonna ask them. I'm starting with the techniques, the herky and I ain't got that. I'm asking, hey, what's the difference between the herky and the side hurdle? I better hit two things. We either gonna talk about foot or we gonna talk about knee.
Yep.
Foot or knee.
You forgetting arm placement. That's the driver.
Yeah.
Okay. So explain the arm placement so I know.
So each
With the
jump
herky,
has its
your arm is in
own
the
arm placement. So if you're doing a hurdler, your arm placement is like a touchdown, straight up, both arms by your ears. Okay. And if you're doing a herky, your hands can be in a T, like both arms straight across. Okay. So you have two different arm placement for two different jumps and two different leg placements. With a herky, the knee can be facing up. With a hurdler, your knee is face down.
Gotcha. I'm locked in.
Listen.
I'm locked in.
Oh, you can ask them this. You can ask them this. You can ask them what's the difference between a chant and a cheer.
Do you know the difference, Mike?
Oh, pause. Let me get Brown back here. Carol,
How y'all
come
gonna
here
give
real
me
quick.
a question that ain't?
No, I said you can ask them that. We gonna give you the answer.
I'm gonna ask him if he know the difference between a chant and a cheer. Hold on.
But do you know the difference between a chant and a cheer?
He say he don't know.
Well, I can assume a chant is more melodic in a sense.
Do you know the difference between a cheer and a chant?
A chant is just say the same thing over and over again. A cheer is what? It's kind of like a cadence, almost like a song, kind of like.
Interesting.
Close.
Interesting. Spirit fingers.
So a chant would be, like he said, something that you would say multiple times.
Usually 3.
And then a cheer would be more so something that is carried throughout. Like it's more, I won't even say more wordy because it's not. Not all the time, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
But you more so see chants on the sideline.
And most of the people with cheers, they incorporate a jump and a stunt in it.
Yeah.
So, and it's usually to get the crowd hyped, but it's for like a performance thing. So you usually do it like, yeah. So you do a cheer in between like the quarters. If it's a full timeout, you'll possibly do a cheer. So it's usually something that's a little like, it is a little wordier. But it incorporates usually like spirit words and the school colors and the mascot.
Chip in.
Yeah.
Y'all got spirit, but I'm just saying.
Let's go. It is time to cheer.
Oh, Tippo.
Yeah, what you hear?
Yeah,
go. Panthers, go.
I know what.
Oh, we forgot to test them on motions.
Oh, we did not test them.
We're going to have to do that another episode. We're going to test them on motions.
Go Aggies would be a chant.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not go Eddie would be a chant.
Aggies.
No, he said Aggies. He went to North Carolina A&T.
Okay.
What is
he really kicked in?
I'm like, what is he in there banging on? Jesus Christ. Well, today we really had a very good conversation. Mike,
did.
I really appreciate you joining us today. Like I said, it was a great conversation. I want to apologize in advance for all those who are going to be watching this repeat and just rewatching this. Just say a prayer for me.
Listen.
Hey, I appreciate y'all having us on.
Well, you only got one.
You got each got.
I raised one and I got this one.
Listen.
He behaved on camera, but y'all saw his shadow.
Yes, very much so. Right in the beginning.
In the beginning, I said
great bloopers.
No. So every time Najalita texts me and I don't respond back to him in a timely manner, his response back to me is, "Was you handling chit chat business? You can't respond back to my text."
Nephew is funny.
Hey, leave my dog alone.
And
He called me while we was on. When I was muted and I was talking, he called me and I'm like, I'm on Cheer Chatter. And he was like, okay, bud. And kept talking. I'm on Cheer Chatter. I'll call you when I get off.
Lord Jesus, help us. Well, thank you so much, fellas, for joining us tonight. Definitely with my invisible guest here. We appreciate you guys. I'm probably gonna bring y'all back, and we're gonna bring Bobby. We want Mari. Let's see if we get Najalique on here too.
Oh Lord. Hey, Ruben, we about to
get Ruben.
We about to get one.
Yeah, we about to go ahead. Yeah, this was a good episode. So thank you, Andrew, also for joining and kind of helping us understand and helping the viewers and the guys understand a little bit more the difference between all-star and high school competitive cheerleading. We definitely appreciate you always supporting us, whether you are on time or you late. We definitely appreciate,
Look at that face.
We appreciate you joining us. Ladies, y'all know I love y'all so very much, and I can't wait for us to get together. Yeah. So with that being said, thank you everyone for tuning in today for Cheer Chatter Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed our special guests, Mike and Harrell, as well as Andrew, who came in a little later. And until next time, guys, cheerfully yours.
Cheerfully yours.
Have a good night.
Your spirit say good
Night.
Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention?
3, 2.
Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We're reaching for the top, and we'll never